I knew that girl. She was one of my friend. I will not call her classmate. She was one of my friend. He chose her. And I was not knowing that he is choosing her. We had an interval for eating food and just chit-chatting each other. We had interval of about 45 minutes. Just the interval rang. He went out, not caring of others, not caring of any situation, atmosphere. Approached girl, standing in front, looking eye to eye. I love you. I love you. Will you marry me? I want that you become mother of my children. This girl heard this. She was very angry. She was very angry, not saying anything. She started to open her sandals and started to beat. Very badly beating. And then pulled him down and dragged him on the mud. Very strong girl. Dragged him on the mud. But still this was not end of the story. The theoretical boy, wiping off his dust from the clothes, he gets up, looks again to the girl and says, does all this means no? Does it means you reject me? The girl took a big stick which was lying near and started to approach him again to beat. But I was seeing this all thing, so I went in between and saved that boy. After that, he was also my friend. But you require some language. The actions are enough. The actions were enough to show you. The feelings were enough. And love is not logic. And life is also not logic. If you put life as a logic, if you put life as a philosophy, my dear friends, you are going to miss it. There is no logic in the life. People, they come to me and ask me, what is the logic of living? Why I am living? What is the purpose? What kind of purpose you are searching? Whatever is served, whatever is there, you are not enjoying that. And wants to know the purpose, wants to know the logic. You look around, you compare yourself with each other, and you miss whatever you have. You miss that also. Listen to your feelings. Don't look around. And by looking, you will not understand anything. Because these other people to whom you are looking, they are not showing you their real face, as you are not showing them your real face. Their outer appearance is not their inner, as your outer appearance is not your inner. This is the whole hypocrisy of society. Teach you. Hide your inner, hide your real face, and don't show it. Only show it to someone who is very intimate, who can understand you. Very intimate. I have not seen even lovers showing their real faces to each other. Who is intimate? Even lovers are not. They hide their face from each other because they doubt. Somebody is lover this minute, this moment. Who knows about the next? They doubt and they hide. They hide from each other. Everyone becomes closed, an island. Look at yourself. Don't care about others. And bring out whatever is there. Whatever is there in your inner. Whatever is there in inside. What's your true face? Bring it out, whatever the risk may be. There is no greater risk than suppression. If you suppress, you miss the jest, you miss the enthusiasm of your life, and even I would say you miss your life. It's a toxic. It's poisoning your being. But you keep on hiding. You keep on hiding for someone special. Live from your heart and be true. And once you have learned, once you are able to bring out whatever there is inside of you, outside. Only once, if you are able, you will be perfect in doing that. And once you know the reality, you will never settle for the false, for unreal. Because this real will give you the joy. And only real can give you the joy. But from very beginning on, from very beginning of your childhood, you go on suppressing. We go on suppressing, unknowing. Whenever there comes a child and starts to realize the reality, before that, he is condemned. Parents, they suppress him. All the nearby people, they suppress him. Show the reality. And unconsciously and mechanically, not knowing yourself, you do the same. Now you are habitual. You go on doing that mechanically. You are going to suppress yourself, your real feeling, your real face. It goes on. And you become false. Till now nobody knows who you are. Even you don't know yourself. You think it's me. But this is false. You never satisfy. That's actually not true. Once a man, he was awarded a doctor, a physician, a doctor. He was awarded a Nobel Prize. But receiving that Nobel Prize, he was not happy. He was not looking happy. Someone asked, you have been awarded, you have been achieving the biggest prize, what could be achieved? But you are not looking happy. He told, actually I wanted to be a musician. I happened to study doctorate. I happened to study the physics. And see, today I did very well. And people have awarded me the Nobel. But still I am not feeling the joy. I could be very happy. I could be very joyous if I would have ended my life playing flute on the corner of the street as a beggar. I would be rather more happy then, because that was real me. Even you condemn yourself so much. You suppress your feelings so much. You don't know what you are doing. Just mechanically you go on doing that. A mechanical life. And you expect a joy in mechanical life? How a robot can feel a joy? You go on suppressing. You go on feeling false. You are untrue. There is no truth in you. And what's your responsibility? To be on this earth, just to be true yourself. No other responsibility you have. There is only one responsibility: to be true to yourself, to be true. To be true what you are. God is not going to ask you why you were not someone else. There is a story Hasid mystic Josiha. Hasid mystic Josiha was dying. He was not praying. So someone asked him, Josiha, you are not praying to God. And are you sure Moses will be your witness? Josiah replied, I don't care. I don't care. And God is not going to ask me why I was not Moses. He is going to ask me why I was not Josiah. That's the whole problem of mankind. To be oneself. How to be oneself. That is the biggest problem of mankind, how to be oneself. And once you know that, all other problems, they become non-problematic. Then life has its joy. Then life has its jest, its enthusiasm. Then life is mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. Just a mystery to be lived and enjoyed. But you cling. You go on clinging to some things. You are very stubborn. You only want something. Whichever you don't have, You have fixed your ideas, society has fixed their ideas on you, and you believe on their ideas, on your ideas, whatever you have fixed, on your belief, what you have fixed, you only want that. And whatever life is offering you, you kick it. You kick it away. You compare yourself with some ideal, and you want to be that ideal, but you are not that ideal. You are a different person. But there is a tendency of believing and staying with that, whatever you have thought. Once a young widower who had a 5-year-old son left his son and went to the city for some business. In that time, some bandits, they attacked the village. They burned the village and robbed whatever they could. And they took this 5-year-old son of that man together with them. They kidnapped him. As he returns back to his village, he saw all the ruins and panicked, rushed to his house. Just outside his house, he saw a corpus of infant. He cried uncontrollably, taking this corpus in the hand. He thought this was his son. He cried uncontrollably. That his son is dead. He arranged a cremation ceremony. And after this cremation ceremony, he took these ashes in one very beautiful red bag and always kept it together with him. He has built a new cottage, and meanwhile, his son escaped. His son escaped from these bandits. And somehow, he happened to find his father's cottage. It was middle night. He knocked at the door. The father, still grieving, still sad, still grieving for the son, sitting together with this red bag of ashes, shouted from his chair, "Who's that? Who is there?" The boy told, "Papa, it's me." But his mental situation, according to his mental situation and according to his mental belief, His son was dead. And he is missing him. He is missing him very much. Every day. His son is dead. But someone is knocking and saying, Papa, it's me. He thought some neighbor boys are making joke. He shouted again from the chair, just go away from here. And he kept on crying with his red bag. His 5-year-old son waited for a few minutes. He was crying too, and then left. Father and son never met again. Sometimes, somewhere, you take something to be truth, and then you cling to it so much that even if truth comes as a person to you and knocks at your door, you will not open. Clinging to the some truth. It may be true. It may be true for some time. Whatever that father have thought, according to situation, that may be true. But only believing that, he missed the reality. He missed the real son with which he could be in joy. Truth is changeable. It changes. That is the beauty of the truth, that it changes. But we think truth will stay as it is, permanent. It's very liquid. It's very fragile. It's changed. Someone asked Mullah Nasruddin, a friend asked Mullah Nasruddin. Mullah Nasruddin, a funny guy, was asked by his friend, how old are you? Mullah replied, 40. Thinking a while, friend told, I think 3-4 years ago you told me the same age. Mullah replied, yes, I stand by what I have said. That's the situation. If you stand by whatever is said, it's no more truth. It was truth maybe sometime, but it's not truth now. It has changed. Whatever, wherever you find the truth, don't cling to it. Be ready to expect. Be ready to accept newness in the life, thrill in the life. Life is very beautiful if you are open. But if you have closed, as most of us have done, with certain kind of beliefs, with certain kind of thoughts, with certain kind of expectations. Life loses its zest, its enthusiasm, its thrill, its wonder, its showering of love. Every moment, there is something which can give you joy. Every moment, you can be blissful on this earth. Just the understanding, just the celebrating. If you go on living the life with wonder, with no expectation, with a joy, life is beautiful. Life is a mystery to be lived. Then it's no more a puzzle to be solved. It is just a mystery to be lived and to be enjoyed. Understanding this fact, understanding this fact as a fact that you are uncomparable, you are unique. There is no need of any ideal. You are the best portrait. You are the best art. You have the best situations. Lead your life with a joy. Live your life with happiness. Without any puzzle. Just celebrating. Then life has its another meaning, which you are unaware of. I hope you will find true yourself and you can enjoy with true yourself.